Oh, okay.
Tell him to charge his mic.
I'll do that, Ronnie. I didn't know he was bragging on me.
Oh, you never know what goes on around WYSH.
You don't know what goes on when the lights go down, do you?
You said it, I did. Oh, that makes me happy. Okay. I hope the phones light up for you like they did Jim this morning. And I'm just tickled to death, tickled pink to be able to put a few things on, just my normal stuff, in hopes that I can be a help to somebody. I've got some toddler toys and some educational tools, puzzles and flashcards and things like that. Child only. I've got a splint chirp to sit at. And anyway, that's best offer. And then I have a dehumidifier. It's a best offer. All these items are best offer. Wallpaper and border, that's my wife's. And instead of 3 lamps tonight, I'm running a special. I got a buy one and get one free.
Wow, what a deal. Now, that's a deal.
You better believe it is. And the lampshades and home decor. And anyway, I've got some 4 handicap walkers I don't need and 2 bed frames. They adjust out from a regular size to a queen and a king size. And that'll be about all for me on this happy hump day. June's going to be on us before we can say scat.
Well, you got that right.
I appreciate you, David, more than words to tell you. Shout out to all the old-timers. Phone number down here in the booming metropolis of Harriman, Tennessee is 865-603-7480. Have a good evening, and stay good and cool. Yes, sir.
Well,
thank you, David.
Thank you.
Have a good night. Be safe.
Thank you, buddy. You too. You take care of yourself.
I'm working on it, trying to stay focused on positive things.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Sir, you give me a call, and I'll do all I can for you.
Same here, buddy.
You have a good. Appreciate you, and au revoir. See you, Dave. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. WYSH Trading Time. You got our password.
Volunteer out there.
That is it. Go right ahead.
Hey, David, I've got a 60-gallon air compressor with a 220 motor on it for sale. I'd trade it for a good rototiller, front or rear tine. And if it's better than what I've got, I'll pay boot or whatever. I was just going to trade even, but I could give boot if it's a real good rototiller. And then I've got a toolbox that goes behind the cab in the bed of the S10 Chevrolet truck. It's a chrome diamond-plated steel. It's got lock boxes on it, lock top on it, but the lock ain't never been installed. It's laying inside of it. And it's 61.5 inches wide and across the bed and 20 inches wide behind the cab there and 14 inches deep if somebody needs to know the dimensions.
Okay.
They can call me at 865-660-1913.
Okay, 865-660-1913.
Yeah.
We got you covered, buddy.
Thank you, Dave. See you, brother.
You take care. We'll see you. Bye-bye. All right, there's a couple more lines lit up there. Give me a call back, 457-1380, or toll free, it's 877-711-4005. Volunteer Eye Care, that is your password. They've been around for a long time. As a matter of fact, they've been our password for a long time, too. They're located at 268 Andersonville Highway. That's up at the far end of Charles Severs Boulevard. Dr. Elliott from Lake City. Born and raised and grew up there and went to Anderson County High School. Went away and got his degree and went back into business right here with home folks. And their number, if you want to give them a call, 457-2020. That's easy to remember, isn't it? 457-2020.
Spring is here, and if you're doing some spring cleaning of things you don't need anymore, why not take those things to Shylock's Pawn? Get cash for home improvements. Maybe you have some jewelry you don't wear anymore. Shylock's will pay you for it. But if you're looking for some jewelry, check out the great selection they have. Shylock's makes loans on all kinds of things, like firearms and gold. Visit Shylock's soon and trade those unwanted items for cash. If you need money, remember, Shylock's has cash for you. Shylock's Pawn, 1204 Clinch Avenue in South Clinton, 865-457-2960.
As a homeowner, I'm always looking for peace of mind, especially when I have a costly, unplanned expense, like a cooling system repair or replacement. That's when I turn to the eScore Quality Contractor Network. They're the pros who've been specially trained and approved by TVA and your local power company. The quality contractors are licensed and insured, so you can be assured the job will be done right and inspected for free. Contact your local power company or visit energyright.com to learn more.
You know that feeling of belonging? We want you to feel that here at One Bank of Tennessee. We're all about helping our neighbors, growing local businesses, and strengthening community. It's a privilege to serve you from our new branch in Kingston. We've been a family-owned and family-operated community bank serving Tennessee since 1901. Our priority is to make you feel like family. So come on out and chat with us, or visit us at onebanktn.com. Member FDIC.
Trading time. I think that's Don Bell, and I think I cut him off. Don, I think I cut you off. Give me a call back real quick. Sorry about that. All the people in Anderson County cut off the school board. People, my goodness alive, that ain't good, is it? Don't tell them what might happen. We'll just wait right here, and Don will call me back in just a second. He's got some stuff he wants to sell. He's probably still sitting there holding the phone. Don't know I've cut him off. He's probably not listening to us talking here. 457-1380-877-711-4005. And Volunteer Eye Care. Your trading time.
Yes, me, David.
Hey, buddy, I'm sorry I cut you off there.
Oh, that's all right. The Volunteer Eye Care.
You got it.
There. I had to throw that in there.
Yeah, throw that in there. How's things going?
It's going good. I see my old buddy Bobby come in and do the show. Old Bobby, you know.
Oh, I've seen Bobby.
Down the road, you know.
Yeah, Trouble Down the Road.
You know, that's a good song, isn't it?
Buddy, I tell you what, it was a big hit back in its day, too. I mean,
I pulled it up, and I wanted to say something about it before we go on. I didn't know this. He told me this other day that was recorded in Studio B, and he used all of Elvis's band were there, RCA in Nashville.
Oh, really?
But Elvis was in there and said he didn't come back. He was in the control room, but after he got through, said he gave him a thumbs up and said he saw being recorded.
Doggone, how about that?
They used DJ Fontana and all the band he had back in the day, Elvis's band.
Lobby dog. I didn't know that. That's interesting.
It is pretty interesting, yeah.
Yeah.
We've got something to sell, David.
All right.
We got some precious moments, figurines, porcelain. We got about 10 of those if somebody wants them in good shape. She wants $10 a piece for them.
Okay.
And what do you say? Sell them as a group. Sell them as a group if we can, yeah. Just $10 a piece, and we got 10 of them, so it'll be $100.
So there's 10 of them.
They sold for like, what were they, $38 or something? They were Hallmark, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, in boxes.
Gotcha. Well, that makes sense.
Call me at, what's your number, Kathy? Call you. 865. 308. 2590.
All right, 865-308-2590. I think we got you covered. I'll tell you what, Don, you got a good show on there, and the sound's really good, and picture's good.
I figured you'd be down there to come down there on It's on the third Thursday of each month, so you know where it's at.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'll come down there one of these days. And
I haven't really seen you in a long time. I hadn't felt good myself lately. I might have to go back to the heart doctor and see maybe it's out of rhythm again or something. I don't know what's going on, but you know, we don't ever not take my medicine, so I'm on that thinner. And Bobby told me the same thing. He's on the same thing I am. Is they can't keep his in rhythm. So
really?
I think that's what that thinner does, and, you know, if it goes into AFib or something, I don't know what.
Well, it's to keep you from having a blood clot, you know, and when it does do
that. Is that what that is, David?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's okay. And I'm on something else that you might have took. I don't know, you've had, it's called a Rhythmine to keep it in rhythm, you know, a capsule, you know.
Yeah, I never have.
Or something like that, rhythm. You know.
Yeah. No, I actually never have any trouble with rhythm other than being in atrial field the time or two.
That's what I was in.
Yeah.
AFib, yeah.
Well, you had it a lot worse than I did, though.
Yeah. Well, they say sometimes it goes in and goes out.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
But, David, I'll let you go, but I'll see you some of these days.
All right, buddy. Good to talk to you, Don.
Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. That is Don Bell. He's a member of the school board here in Anderson County. Good guy. Don's a good guy. And that phone number is 865-308-2590. Trading time. You got our password?
Volunteer Eye Care.
Volunteer Eye Care. Go right ahead.
Okay, dude. Today, I built the shed today, and I found some more stuff that I thought I couldn't live without. I got one 12-inch wheel-in tire. It's for, I guess, a small utility trailer, 12-inch wheel-in tire, $15. I've got a 2-cycle motor that goes on with these little bitty rototillers, 2-cycle rototillers. It's $10. I got B-trucks for $5. I've got a bunch of 20-amp Federal Pacific electrical breakers. And we'll have to talk about that. I don't know how much they're worth. And I've got 2 8-inch pull bar tires and wheels. Both of them for $10.
Okay.
That's it. That's fine.
Well, if you got something else you want to put on there, it's okay.
I'll mix something else. I'll mix something else up tomorrow, I guess.
Okay.
That's what I got tonight. And
okay.
The phone number is 865-457-1981 or 457-1981. Call me for information or details. And we gotta get some of this stuff moving. I gotta buy some more stuff.
Okay. We'll see if we can help you out here.
Thank you, David.
All right, buddy. Take care. And now stay with me on this number here. 865-457-1981. Or you can call him at 457-1981. Either way, he'll answer. Trading time. You got our password?
Volunteer, David?
Yeah, that is it. Go right ahead.
Yes, I am looking for a 3-bedroom house for my friend. She is in need of it now for rent.
Okay.
And also, she has got a storage building that's got heating and air in it, plenty of lighting, that she also wants to sell too.
Okay.
And her number is 865-387-4853.
All right, 865-387-4853.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Trading time, you got our password?
Yeah, David, it's Volunteer Eye Care.
Buddy, it sure is. How you doing, Bob?
Just hanging in.
Hanging in here, huh?
Yeah.
You doing all right?
Yeah, pretty good, I guess.
Is this hot weather bothering you much?
Yeah, I don't have no much energy anyway. That hot weather drains it.
Yeah, I know it. It really does, don't it?
Yeah, sure did, though. I did get out, though, and the wind was blowing down here pretty good, and I got out and cut my grass there this season.
Did you?
On the riding mower, so I worked up a little sweat, but not much.
Yeah, it's hot even riding on a mower like that, though.
Yeah, good to hear from old Bale there.
Yeah.
We used to work together years ago after its plank there back in the 70s.
Yeah, that's what you was telling me one time before. Yeah, Don's a good guy, isn't he?
Oh, yeah. I've knew Don for quite a few years, and I knew his dad, too, you know.
Yeah.
and I met his mother a couple, 3 times there back in the old days.
Right.
Right. Well, David, I've got I'm gonna put this on first for my friend, Mr. Hall. He's got a flathead motor down there in Olive Springs here, and it's out of a truck, and it's got the 4-speed granny transmission on the back of that flathead motor there. And he said, I was down there today. Took him some green onions down there, David.
Did you really?
Yeah, took him a mess of green onions down there. And anyway, I seen it there, and I said, I'll just put that on trade now for you if you want to. He said, yeah, do that there. So anyway, we got her on there. He wants $300 for all of it there.
Okay.
And he traded for it back a few years back, you know.
Yeah.
And everything. But anyway, got that, and I've got and they can call me, and I can just give them his number there if anybody's interested in it. And that way, I just put one number on here. And I've got my '46 Dodge car, and the little thing runs good and everything. As a matter of fact, I drove it down Luke's today.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, I drove it down there. We stood around and talked a little bit. It's just too hot to get outside much.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
There. And I got it. And also, I've got my crank-up Victrola record player, if anybody wants to be interested in something like that. Got some old hubcaps. And let's see, what else I got here? Oh, yeah, if anybody wants to want to come down and look at some of the junk and stuff, they might see something they can't do about, and I'd let go. My phone number, 435-6855.
All right, 865-435-6855.
Yes, sir. David, you have a good night, and if you was calling in there, it's good. Good to hear from old Ronnie. Ronnie was number 1 on the list today.
Buddy, old Ronnie was right on the money today, wasn't he?
Well, yeah.
I'm going to have to come down there.
Good.
All right, I got to come down there, and then you go down and see Luke.
Yeah, do that there. Call me one day, and we'll sure do that, and then I'll call him, and we'll sit down there under this carport down there, and his wife will come out, and you ain't seen her in a while, I don't guess.
No, I ain't seen her. It's been 4 or 5 years since I've seen either one of them.
Yeah, I went down there about 2 weeks ago, I guess it was, and on a Saturday, and sat out there for a little while there and talked to both of them there.
Yeah.
There before I went to a little car show there.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that. I'll come down and we'll go down and visit.
Yeah, he'd really appreciate that, and I know you would too.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right, sir.
All right. Take care, Bob. All right, bye. Trading time. You got our password?
Volunteer here.
That's it. Go right ahead.
All right, I've got an 85 Ford pickup truck for sale. It's got 4-speed granny gear in it. For more information on it, call 865-304-3882.
All right, 865-304-3882.
Yes, sir.
All right, we got you covered.
What?
You want to put something else on?
Oh, I still got the wagons for sale, too.
Okay. All righty.
It's called a radio flyer.
Mm-hmm.
Little wagons for kids.
Right.
I got one of them for sale, too.
Okay. 865-304. Go ahead.
Yeah. 865-304-3882.
All right. We have got you covered, buddy. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. You have a nice day.
Well, you too. Bye-bye. All righty. Everybody needs a radio flyer. You need to call them about that one. That'd be something to put up and keep if you probably ain't going to use it, but 865-304-3882. And don't forget about those figurines that Don Bell had. Let me give you his number. Precious Moments is what those were. 865-308-2590. He's got 10 of them. and they wanted $10 a piece. They'd like to sell them as a group. Jerry Hutchins, he's the guy that's on Orkney Lane there in Oak Ridge, or Orkney Road. It's not a lane, it's actually a road that goes all the way through there. He's still got a lot of stuff up there that to sell. And I just got a few things wrote down here that I'll talk to him about today. He's got some of those old motor manuals. Matter of fact, he got one 1962 through 1968. It's one of the motor auto repair manuals. And he just wants, I think he wants $5 or $10 for it. None of that stuff is very expensive. And he's also got one of those repair manuals that goes back from 1935 to 1952, and he's got a Chilton's truck and van manual, 1979 to 1986. And I know he's got some coax cable. He's got a bunch of it. He's got one roll of it, I think probably about 500 feet in a roll of that small coax cable. And it's good stuff. It's brand new stuff. He's got kitchen tables, he's got car covers, and he's got a lot of costume jewelry. Really nice costume jewelry. That's at 111 Orkney Road in Oak Ridge. Trading time. You got our password?
Volunteer ICare.
That is it. Go right ahead.
I have a tailgate, 8 foot by 4 foot. It's a co-op, sales for $159 plus tax for $100. I have a metal carry cage for animals for $50. It's a 2.5 by 2.5 probably. I have an old oak secretary's desk, recently repainted for $35. I have a Mitchell rod and reel, that 6-foot rod for $30. I have a walker, handicap walker for $20. I have fishing rods for $10, fishing rods and reels for $10. I have a 2-handed weed whacker for $5. I have quart jars for 25 cents. And my phone number is 865-945-3869.
865-945-3869.
Thank you, sir.
You are more than welcome. You try to stay cool, buddy.
All right. Sounds good.
All right. Trading time. You got our password?
Yeah, David, volunteer out there.
Hey, what's going on there, Nick?
How about you?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. You staying cool?
Trying to.
Oh, man, it's been hot, ain't it?
Has, yeah.
Yeah. You seen Jay lately?
Seen Sunday.
Seen him Sunday? Hey, Nick, I've been thinking about something. I need you to help me out this year. We need to check Jay out because, you know him as Jim. You call him Jim, don't you?
Yeah.
See, he told you guys his name was Jim, and he told me his name was Jay. He tells everybody on the radio his name's Jay. Now, that might be a little suspicious. I'm beginning to wonder if he was a cop out there in Las Vegas or if he's running from the cops. He got 2 different names. What do you think?
I don't know.
I tell you what, you check him out. Look at his fingertips and see if he's filed off his fingerprints. Next time you see him, look at that.
Yeah, I have to.
He's a mess, ain't he, buddy?
He is, yeah.
Yeah. He's a pretty good old boy. I guess we'll keep you around. He's been here about 4 or 5 years now, ain't he?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Yeah. I think he's here to stay, is what I believe. What do you think?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. How's your papa today?
He's doing all right.
That's good. Well, buddy, you take care of yourself and try to stay cool.
All right, Dave, you too.
All right, buddy. I see you.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye. I don't know. He might not like it after thinking Jay's telling us 2 different names. But he's real loyal to Jay. Him and Jay's buddies. They go to church together. go out and eat on Sundays and that kind of thing. 457-1380-877-7114005. That is the numbers. And Volunteer Eye Care, that's your password. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Their phone number, 457-2020. They've been up there since 2002, so they've been around for a while. I believe they're going to stay, don't you? All righty. We'll see you in a minute.
Ray Varner Ford in Clinton has everything you need in one place. Save time, save money. Hi, I'm Ray Varner, and we've got you covered with a great selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs ready to drive home today. Like this 2019 Ford Edge ST all-wheel drive, like new, $35,590. 2014 Lincoln KC, local trade, $13,670. At Ray Varner Ford, we're stacking on the savings with this 2015 Ford Edge Titanium, $19,977. Or 2018 Subaru Forester 2.5i Premium, $27,985. Get the vehicle you can afford at Ray Varner Ford, like this 2019 GMC Savannah 2500 cargo van, $31,999. And you got to see this 2019 F-150 King Ranch 4x4 Crew Cab, $48,950. Stop by our Quick Lane Tire and Auto Center today. Get road trip ready with the Works Package oil change for only $39.95. Local you trust, pre-owned vehicles you can afford. Ray Varner Ford in Clinton, I-75, exit 122, or shops online at rayvarnerford.com. Up to 6 course, motorcraft oil, taxes, lease vehicles, and disposal fees extra.
Ray Varner Ford.
Spring is in the air, and Anderson Farmers Co-op can help you get ready. They have Bonnie vegetable plants, Miracle Grow potting soil, weed and seed fertilizer, grass seed for overseeding or starting a new lawn, Balin crabgrass preventer, pine straw, and dyed black or hardwood mulch. Anderson Farmers Co-op also has Tennessee chairs, wooden swings, rockers, and gliders made right here in the great state of Tennessee. And don't forget the birds. They got a great selection of bird feed supplies. Anderson Farmers Co-op, 110 South Charles G. Severs Boulevard, 457-9641. Your hometown store.
Hey folks, we missed out on the Salvage and Building blueberry sale. They were bought as soon as they arrived. Salvage and Building does have the best prices around the area on plumbing fixtures. You do-it-yourself plumbers need to check out all the plumbing fixtures and hardware. Salvage and Building has a closeout sale on heating supplies. We still have some cold weather to deal with this year. Nuts and bolts. We have the best selection in the county. Salvage and Building, where Gina says, have the best day ever.
Anderson Crossing Pharmacy, your locally owned Health Mart pharmacy, has earned the trust of its customers through friendly, professional, and fast service. Their staff has combined over 100 years worth of pharmacy knowledge. Check out their new phone refill system and their convenient drive-through. Need a 90-day supply of your prescription? No problem. Just phone a day ahead and it'll be ready for you the next day. Most times the same day. Anderson Crossing Pharmacy, family owned since 1995. 3318 Andersonville Highway in Andersonville. 494-8444. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
You know that feeling of belonging? We want you to feel that here at One Bank of Tennessee. We're all about helping our neighbors, growing local businesses, and strengthening community. It's a privilege to serve you from our new branch in Kingston. We've been a family-owned and family-operated community bank serving Tennessee since 1901. Our priority is to make you feel like family. So come on out and chat with us, or visit us at onebanktn.com. Member FDIC.
All righty. Volunteer Eye Care, that's your password tonight. 457-2020. That's their phone number if you want to give them a call. It's Dr. Stephen Elliott. Trading Time, you got our password?
Yeah, Volunteer Eye Care.
That is it. You got it.
Yeah, I've got a 2002 Chevy Extended Cab, 4-wheel drive. Runs good. It's got a 5.3 in it.
Mm-hmm.
Got a Jasper transmission in it. I'm asking $3,000 for it, or best offer. My number is 865-548-4913.
865-548-4913.
Yep.
All
Thank
right.
you. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Bye-bye.
Bye.
WYSH Trading Time, you got a password? Hello?
Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I believe it's Volunteer Eye Care, ain't it?
You are exactly right. Go right ahead.
I got a 2000 model Honda 450, four-wheel drive, four-wheel. It runs really good. I'll give somebody a good deal on that today. You just don't need it. 865-661-0457. 865-661-0457. Thank you for blessing me.
Buddy, thank you. You take care. 865-661-0457. All right. Our number here is 457-1380. I think y'all know that number. But you may not remember the toll-free number, and it's 877-711-4005. Trading time, you got a password. Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir. Volunteer eye care. Roger Dodger over here.
Roger Dodger from way up there in Virginia Beach, Virginia. My goodness.
Yes, sir. I wasn't going to call and take up any time, but I had to respond to Jason Monday. Oh boy, he that Gatling gun he was talking about. That's on the A-10 Warthog. That's an Air Force plane. He's going to have to get in contact with somebody in the Air Force to get one of those guns.
Yeah.
And I'll guarantee the Navy's already told the Air Force about him.
I bet they have too. That the word's done got around, ain't it?
Yes, it has. And I went swimming in my pool, one that I want to put 30 loads of dirt in. I won't let me. And it's like it reminded me, Dave, of going into Clinch River back in the younger days. That's how cold it was.
Well, better that river's cold, ain't it?
Yes, sir. Now the thing that I wanted to tell Jason about that Gatling gun, and I know that both you and Jason were truck drivers at one time, but I still sincerely believe that Jason's brain is still in Georgia overdrive.
It very well might be. He's breathed a lot of that diesel smoke, ain't he?
Yeah. And before I go, did you know that Pat and Jason were once in cahoots?
I did not know.
A couple of conniving and devious galoots.
Oh.
That's all a lie, I'm happy to say. Will Jason ever change? There ain't no way.
Oh, goodness.
All right, we'll get on out of here. See you Monday.
All right, Roger. Take care of yourself, buddy.
All right, bye.
Oh, my goodness. Like I told you many times before, the Gong Show started right here. Our number is 457-1380, 877-711-4005. Volunteer eye care. That's your password today.
Spring is here, and if you're doing some spring cleaning of things you don't need anymore, why not take those things to Shylock's Pond? Get cash for home improvements. Maybe you have some jewelry you don't wear anymore. Shylock's will pay you for it. But if you're looking for some jewelry, check out the great selection they have. Shylock's makes loans on all kinds of things like firearms and gold. Visit Shylock's soon and trade those unwanted items for cash. If you need money, remember, Shylock's has cash for you. Shylock's Pond, 1204 Clinch Avenue in South Clinton, 865-457-2960.
How many times have you said, I need to lose some weight? I want to lose some weight. I'm sure I would feel better if I could just lose some weight. Well, you can lose the weight. And Way to Go Weight Loss Center and Anti-Aging Medical Spa are here to help you do just that. Just give them a call, 865-219-8650, and let them put together a plan to help you lose the weight. And at the Anti-Aging Medical Spa, they can help you look and feel younger. They have treatments like Juvederm, Botox, body ramps, Thermage, and much more. So if you're ready to lose weight and you'd like to look years younger, call Way to Go Weight Loss today, 865-219-8650. 865-219-8650. Locations in Oneida, Kingston, and Knoxville, and online at waytogoweightloss.com. Call today, 865-219-8650. 219-8650. Way to Go Weight Loss and Anti-Aging Medical Spa.
Roger was talking about how cold that Clinch River is. If you've never got in it, if you've never swum in it or tried to swim in it, you wouldn't know what he's talking about. But, I mean, it's just ice cold. Of course, it comes right out from under the dam up there, you know, and my goodness, you're talking about cold. It's just, it'll just numb you in just a few minutes. But back when we was kids, we didn't think too much about it. We'd get in it. Trading time, you got our password?
Hey, I sure do. It's Volunteer Eye Care.
Volunteer Eye Care, buddy. That's exactly right.
Heck yeah. I had George Old drive in this place.
Yeah.
I went to Kennesaw today.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah.
Kennesaw?
And, I was just driving along, doing my thing, I'm wheeling that car and just headed back home, and somebody called in on me.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't know if it was Roger's kinfolk or not.
Well, it might have been. I
don't know. I was just like going along at the racetrack.
Yeah.
And I would just make somebody mad. and I made somebody mad today.
Well, that ain't good.
It don't take a whole lot to make anybody mad any time today. I mean, but anyway, I guess that's the reason why that fellow was tucked up underneath me there at one time.
It may have been.
I thought he just wanted to get to Tennessee real quick.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's actually dangerous anymore. There's a lot of shootings, that road rage thing is...
Oh, my God, you can't never tell.
No, you can't tell.
I keep my number ones to myself.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't give them number ones out anymore.
No, I tell you what, people need to be really careful about that because there's so many crazy people out there that's carrying guns, and they do. I mean, there's a lot of shootings on the interstate.
Yeah,
especially on the interstate.
Boy, I would sure love a warthog.
Wouldn't that be something?
Oh, man. I'd love to take the nose of that warthog and cut off my Suburban, just cut it off and put that warthog on it.
But that'd look neat going down the road, wouldn't it?
Well, I believe people get out of the way.
I'd say they would. No doubt.
If not, I'd cut them in half and spill right down the middle of them.
Well, you could do it, couldn't you?
Yeah. Oh, Roger Dodger, buddy.
Roger Dodger. He's a good guy.
I love him.
He's a good guy.
We need to meet. We need to meet at the border up there.
Well, he comes down here. Yeah, well, he comes down here about once a year. He's got kinfolk here, and he comes down about once a year. I don't know if he's coming this year or not. I talked to him.
We need to meet.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, next time he comes down here, I'll let you know.
Okay.
Because we always get to...
I'd like to meet Roger Dodgy.
Yeah.
I know he's got some stories he can tell you.
He does have. Yeah. He sure does. Yeah.
I love wisdom.
He was in the Navy, it was over 30 years, actually.
Yeah, he's got all them forms, about me, so.
Yeah.
He's got all that wisdom. He knows all that stuff.
He knows it, buddy. You ain't kidding.
I just wondered what kind of form that guy was telling me when he was tucked underneath me today, couldn't he?
Buddy, I ain't no telling.
See, hey, when I seen it, when I thought that hill at 303 mile marker, when I seen me in Tennessee hills, I think I just gasped a little more.
You're glad to see them healed, wasn't you?
Yeah, just nice that I broke that car in for someone.
Whoever gets it, it'll run good, don't you?
Yeah, it'll run good. Hey, you both can break them in like you were running.
That's right. That's what you're supposed to do, ain't it?
Yeah. I get off here and let somebody else get on it.
All right,
I apologize. And Volunteer Eye Care's your password.
But you got it.
All right.
We'll see you later. All right. Bye-bye.
See you, buddy.
Our number is 457-1380. Toll free 877-711-4005. Volunteer Eye Care. That's password.
Have you ever wondered how a body shop comes up with the exact color when they repair your car? H&H Body Shop has some of today's newest and most technologically advanced equipment. But
I have a camera that if I had no idea what color your car was, I tell that camera what the whitest white is, and I tell it what the blackest black is. That's how you synchronize it. And I take a picture of your vehicle. It sees what it sees. It hooks to the computer. It goes into the database of all the formulas ever created for cars. It'll make a formula for what it's seen.
It'll tell you what to mix.
Yeah. And on top of that, I have some technicians that can see it and make it. They can see it and they know what it takes to make it.
H&H Body Shop, today's best technology and local down-home folks. Locally owned, locally operated. H&H Body Shop at 749 North Main Street in Clinton. Call 865-457-9735.
Drug addiction does not take a break. During these COVID-19 times, lots of businesses have closed, lots of people are staying home, but one thing is for certain, and that's drug addiction. It doesn't stop. It doesn't slack off. If you or a family member are suffering through an addiction to pain medicine, this is the time to call Tennessee Recovery. They're an essential business because they are essential to your recovery from opiates. Tennessee Recovery is taking appointments and operating via telemedicine. They care about you and are taking all measures to make sure that you're coming into a clean environment. Call them today, 865-409-4309. The friendly staff at Tennessee Recovery will make you an appointment, and when you get to their office, they'll come to your car and take you inside at your time. It's very easy, and the best part is you'll find relief from withdrawal, misery, chaos, and during these times, you'll get what you need. Peace. Call Tennessee Recovery today. They offer an easy and safe way to medically withdraw from opiate addiction. Call now, 865-409-4309. Find relief, control, and peace tomorrow. Tennessee Recovery is located at Downtown West, and they're open on Saturdays for your convenience.
It's personal, emotional. You don't want to wait. You just want to know. Every woman can trust Knoxville Breast Center. The latest tech, the greatest care from women who know what you're going through. Every woman can trust Knoxville Breast Center. Knoxville Breast Center.
Let me ask you a rather disturbing question. Do you have a leak in your roof, or are your shingles falling apart? You need to call Trinity Siding and Roofing. They're locally owned. They're licensed and insured in the state of Tennessee. They offer a 30-year warranty and use only top-rated products made in America. Call them for a free roofing inspection. There's never a hidden cost. References are always available. Call Trinity Siding and Roofing, 865-382-4628. Remember, when it comes to roofing, Trinity has you covered.
Being involved in a wreck is stressful enough, and now you have to wonder who can you trust to tow your car. No need to wonder any longer. Just call Lowe's Tows at 865-457-6927. Lowe's Tows, your recovering and towing professionals. They have 28 years experience, and they work with all insurance agencies and body shops. Lowe's Tows operates in Anderson County and surrounding counties, and in fact, if you need to have a vehicle towed to another state, they can handle that too. Need a battery boost, or did you lock your keys in your car and you need help unlocking the door? Lowe's Tows can do that too. They work with city, county, and state officials, and they pride themselves on their professionalism, something you will appreciate. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, Lowe's Tows, 614 Clinch Avenue in Clinton. Call them at 865-457-6927. They'll tow anything from a motorcycle to a semi. Check them out online, lowstows.com, and find them on Facebook at Lowe's Tows. They're here to take care of your towing needs. 865-457-6927.
Already volunteer eye care. We've still got quite a bit of time. It's 6:48, and so we've got probably about 10 more minutes that we can take some calls. So give me a call, volunteer eye care. That is your password. Their phone number is 457-2020. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. I've been up there since 2002, so they've been around for a while. Me and my sister was talking about our kinfolks today, and my mother was from Anderson County. She was from around here. She was from Martin, and most people in Clinton knows Claude Martin. He worked for CUB for years, and Claude served in World War II. He served in Korea, and he's still around. He's still knocking around. He lives over on Black Oak. I'm sure a lot of folks listening knows Claude Martin. That's my mother's brother. But my daddy was from up in Claiborne County. If you went to La Follette, went straight up the valley there. What is now 63, it was not a road back in those days when my daddy was born up there. But if you went about 26, 28 miles straight up the valley, up to Yoakum's Crossroad, pretty close there to Yoakum Cemetery, and then went back on that mountain, Cumberland Mountain there. That's where my daddy was born, raised back there. It's pretty good ways out. It'd take a long time. They used to walk it. They used to walk all the way to La Follette. They'd walk to Middlesburg, Kentucky, which is about the same distance the other direction if you went north. They walked up there and walked across Cumberland Gap and went into Middlesburg. Middlesburg was just a small town back then. My daddy was born in 1899. His daddy died in 1909. My grandfather was actually in the Civil War, and how that come about that he's my granddad, and you wouldn't think that could be possible. Somebody nowadays was our grandfather would be in the Civil War, but he had fought the Civil War. He was over in the Carolinas, and he came over here, came over into Tennessee. Him and his brother came across, and his brother went on up around Mount Vernon, Kentucky, and settled up in there. And my granddaddy's name was Berry, B-E-R-R-Y, Berry Farmer. And he settled up there in Claiborne County. I don't know what happened to his first wife. We know something about his first set of children. But my granddad apparently was a frisky old guy because he was about 60 years old and he married an 18-year-old girl and proceeded to have 4 children. My daddy was the oldest one of those 4. And that's how it turns out that it could be, I've got a grandfather that was in the Civil War. He was a Confederate soldier. I probably shouldn't say that because they're trying to tear down all the Confederate statues and cancel all that part of history. They might come get me too. I don't know. But it's a little too late for that, I reckon. But it's kind of interesting, how those folks lived up there. We were talking about that. And when he died in 1909, that there was nothing up there. There was no telephones. There was no electric lights. There was no cars. T-models was invented in 1908, but Lord knows how long it was before anybody back up there in them mountains had a T-model. So if you went anywhere, you either walked or you rode a mule or wagon or whatever the case might be. But you think about that. Think how difficult that would have been to have lived in those times. And closest town was back to La Follette, which is 26, 28 miles south, or Middlesburg, which was about the same distance up the other way from where they lived there. And my daddy said that when his daddy died, his daddy took pneumonia and died. Back in those days, if you took pneumonia, it's pretty much a death sentence because there was no antibiotics. There was really nothing to do for it besides just either get well or die, one of the two. And in his case, he died. So some guy that lived a mile or two away made him a coffin out of took part of a barn down and made a box to put him in. And then they come over there with a mule and a wagon and hauled him over there to Yoakum Cemetery and buried him over there. Mr. Bolander that calls in here that I talk to sometime, he's got some kin folks that are buried over there in the Yoakum Cemetery too. That's an old cemetery. It's been there for a long time. But it's always kind of interesting to think about how you kin folks live and how we complain sometimes about things not being quite convenient enough for us, isn't it? 457-1380, 877-711-4005. And Volunteer Eye Care, that has been our password tonight. It's 654. And it's first time in a very long time that I've got to play all the commercials, so let's get another or two in here before we go.
Insurance, endurance, wife, life, spouse.
Leslie, what are you doing?
Oh, hi, Linda. I'm trying to write a jingle for life insurance.
Now, why in the world would you want to do that?
Well, I saw another obituary that said, in lieu of flowers, donate money to the funeral home. That breaks my heart.
Yeah, I just saw a GoFundMe page for a friend's funeral.
Don't people know that they can get a final expense plan to cover their funeral costs? And for just pennies on the dollar.
We can set up appointments in our office at 442 North Main Street in Clinton to give free, no-obligation quote for final expense life insurance.
That's a great idea. So let's tell everyone. If you'd like a quote for a final expense plan, call Leslie at 865-679-3050.
Or call Linda, 865-660-5510.
No, call Leslie.
Call Linda.
Oh, I got one. How about don't be a louse, protect your spouse?
No, that won't work.
No, but it is funny.
Health Markets Insurance Agency Incorporated is licensed in all states and District of Columbia. Product availability varies.
Start preparing for summer at Hammer Stores. Every week there are new shipments of ladies' famous label sportwear and men's branded clothing. Ladies and girls' lovely boutique fashions are 25% off Hammer's regularly low marked prices. Select from a special purchase of garment washed Henleys, pocket tees and polos with famous label from America's top outdoor sports superstore. New Dickies Temp IQ pocket tees are perfect at $6.88. Enjoy hot deals on shirts and shorts from famous makers like Wrangler, Worldwide Sport, GH Bass, Greg Norman, Tommy Bahama, Southern Marsh, and many, many more. Also just in, Greg Norman performance-style golf shirts. Save now on a truckload sale of throw rugs and area rugs. And the new silk flowers are in. Either make your own arrangement with stems and bushes from Hammer's beautiful assortment or purchase an arrangement made by our staff. Visit Hammer's Facebook and Instagram for daily deals. There's always a deal at Hammer's, Clinton, Sevierville, Wartburg, Halls, and Newcastle.
Hammer's Discount Stores. If you haven't been to Hammer's, you should see us now.
Don't forget about that big yard sale up there at 111 Orkney Road in Oak Ridge. He's still got a lot of stuff up there, and he's selling it. You know, he needs to get rid of it. So he'll make you a good deal on it if you go by there. 111 Orkney Road. Scarlett will be here tomorrow. And of course, Pat Bray will be here Friday afternoon for trading time. And then, of course, Saturday morning, and Jay Carter will be back in here, or Jim. We'll see which one it is. But one of them will be here, Jim or Jay, and he'll play you some good music from 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock. And then do trading time for you. Now, he loves trading time. Jay, that is his favorite program in the entire world. It's trading time. Me and Jay's got to get a program. We've talked about it for a long time, getting a program together, and like the Old Country Connection or like his show, and do it at a different time. We'll see. Eventually we'll do that. But anyway, tune in on Saturday mornings. You'll enjoy that show. But thanks a lot for being along with me. I appreciate it. And I will be back again here on Monday. You'll be well taken care of between now and then. So until then, be sure if you're out riding around, be sure you put your seatbelts on. It's a law, and you'll be glad you did if you get in a wreck, I promise you.
You've been listening to Trading Time on AM 1380 WYSH. Tune in Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. for Trading Time, and Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. for Trading Time Prime Time, right here on AM 1380 WYSH.